Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Got another batch of reactions to film and I've only got 4 today, which is nice. I hate these recording sessions where I get double figures. So, first one up is a bit of a throwback band, depending what generation you were born and when you were born. So, I haven't listened to this band since 2019, but they were quite pivotal in the scene back in like sort of the mid-2010 era. So I'm checking out Sleeping With Sirens' new song today, called An End In Itself, which I believe is like their first bit of new music in like 3, maybe 4 years. So it's been a hot minute since we've had new Sleeping With Sirens. So I'm very intrigued to check this one out because, like, you know, back in the day, it was like, you know, Sleeping With Sirens, Pierce the Veil, All Time Low, Days to Remember, Neck Deep. Like, they were some of the bands in that sort of 2010 period where it was just booming, and obviously we know Sleeping With Sirens and Pierce the Veil did a hell of a lot of touring together. They jumped on each other's songs, like King for a Day. So they were always like an important part in the scene back in the day. I've been lucky to see Sleeping With Sirens a few times. I mean, the last time I saw them was probably, oh god, 2017, supporting Good Charlotte, I think. So it's been nearly 10 years since I've seen Sleeping With Sirens live. So, and you know, it's one of those bands that just kind of throws you back to a simpler time, back when the scene was just like, you know, booming. It's the nostalgia. So I'm really looking forward to checking it out. I've not heard anything from the new song. I'm assuming this is going to be from their upcoming new album, and this would be like the first sort of taste of it. So it's kind of like the lead single, if you like. So yeah, I'm going to be very intrigued to check it out. Obviously, Kellin Quinn is just one of the you know, the greats in the scene. Got a very iconic voice. So I'm going to be intrigued to see where they're going to go with this song, because obviously they've sort of adapted their sound here and there. So I don't know if we'll be getting old school Sleeping With Sirens or we'll be getting a new version. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to check this one out and then I'll say words at the end. So this will be Sleeping With Sirens with An End In Itself. So let's watch it and I'll talk about the end. Alright then. End In Itself. He's just got such an iconic voice, Kellin Quinn. I'm very hyped for this, can't lie. Okay, not the start I thought we were going to get, but I'm down for it. Ooh, okay. I like that little lead part there. That's really... okay, alright, yeah. I'm digging it. I wonder if we'll get any screamy screams. Do you know what? This isn't what I was expecting, but I'm freaking all for it. I'm not going to lie, this is a pleasant surprise. I'm getting very old school Sleeping With Sirens vibe from this. Like their first album sort of vibe. I've actually got goosebumps, man. This is like real throwbacky. Okay. Mate, I like this chorus. I like it a lot. Honestly, I feel like I've gone back to like 2012. This is surreal how this sounds like a moment in time. Kind of like a timeless sound, you know. Alright. I'm digging this, man. I'm going to be honest, I'm really enjoying this. It's one of those songs, it feels like we've gone back like 14 years. It honestly feels like a real throwback. And I'm not upset about that at all. Kellin's never sounded better either. Oh, there we go. That's what I was hoping for. This is a really sick chorus as well. I can't lie. It's just got the DNA of what you want from a Sleeping With Sirens song as well. This is dope, man. I'm really clicking with this. Oh, are we going heavy? Are we? Yes! Return of the Screamy Kellin. That's what I wanted. I'm really digging that. Okay. That was on my bingo card for the year. I forgot how good he could scream. Oh, mate. That whole bridge segment was sick, man. It was so good. Yeah, man. Sleeping With Sirens are back. They are back doing what they do best. I'm really digging this. This is like one of my favourite recent songs they put out. Oh, the on mic sweep, yes. I love you screaming again, man. Oh, that ticks all the boxes. Alright, so that was Sleeping With Sirens with an ending itself. Dude, man, they are back. That literally felt like a proper Sleeping With Sirens old school song, but also quite modern and fresh as well. It surprised me in the best sort of way, because obviously with their last album, it was kind of a mixed bag for me. And I'm gonna be honest, I do love their earlier stuff. Like, some of the earlier albums are just like peak in the scene for me, and that was like some of my favourites. And I first saw Sleeping With Sirens back in like when they released those first couple of albums as well, so obviously I've been a fan for a long time. That just felt like we've literally gone back to when they first came out in all the best possible way. It was just like a real callback to early SWS, like the riffs as well. Like, it just felt really old school with the lead parts, which were really cool. Like, the little harmonic part in there was really sick. The chorus was just a big chorus as well, and that was like, I think of all the recent stuff they put out in the last sort of couple of years, I think this might be up there as one of my favourite like new things they put out as well. Just because it's like the chorus is sick, the structure of the song, we got the heavy vocals back. The guitar parts are really, really sick, by the way. Like, just like the harmonic part in there. The lead riff as well was really catchy, and you just feel like bopping along to it. And obviously they're back on Rise Records as well, which is just mad, because I think that's what they were on back in the day, and they just fit Rise Records, and they've got such a sick roster. But I feel like that's where Sleeping With Sirens belong, like label wise. I mean, the amount of guitar parts, I said, like the guitar work in that song was freaking dope. That was so good, and obviously you can tell the guys have been working on it in their sort of like period of hiatus, if you like. But yeah, the lead guitar part was the part that really stood out for me in that song. I was like, this is sick. Like, technically as well, it was really, really cool. And then we got like early sort of Kellin Quinn vocals like mix in there as well. It just literally felt like it was from the first couple of albums. And like I said, there's some of my personal favourites as well. And when he like does the screams, you forget how good of a screamer he is, because like, where it's been such a long time since I listened to the band, I kind of forgot that he did that as well. Because I haven't listened to him since like 2019. I think it's been like coming up nearly 10 years since I've actually listened to Sleeping With Sirens. It was cool, man. It just had everything that I love about this band from when I found it back in the day. And yeah, it felt like a callback, but it also felt like if they came out today as like a new band as well. So it's got a cool sort of like DNA in the song as well, which I really dig. And again, going back to the guitar part, I can't help it. That's the one thing I'm zoned in on. But it's kind of like the high-pitched guitar tones and sound. It really felt like it was from the first album. It felt like this song could have been picked from like sort of then and dropped into 2026. I don't know how they done that, but obviously they might have maybe revisited their old records and stuff, like listen to bands from back in the day they toured with. It's cool whatever they did, but it's just, yeah, it's got that DNA of like early Sleeping With Sirens, and I freaking love that, man. It was just a really cool surprise. And again, like going back to Kellin Quinn's vocals, because obviously he's got like a higher vocal range than obviously your average singer, but just listen to his vocal performance on that, I literally feel like I've gone back to 2012. It honestly just reminded me of like back in that peak part in the scene as well, where like them and Pierce the Veil were sort of like neck and neck kind of thing. So it's really cool, like going back to like that 2012 peak emo era, which I didn't expect with this song. I don't know what I was really expecting with the new Sleeping With Sirens song. It's been a while since I've like listened to them sort of thing, so I don't know where it was going to go, but this was the most biggest surprise, and that was a freaking sick ass song. I mean, the whole band was just, they delivered in that. It felt like a more of a technical Sleeping With Sirens song, so I think they've obviously been working on stuff obviously in this period. They've not released or toured at all, and I feel like they've really like worked on their craft as well, and that's a really sick lead single to lead with, because obviously if this is what the new era is going to be like, you're going with a bang. Because whenever a band launches like a lead single for like a new era, a new album cycle, they always choose when they think, right, this will set the tone to let our fans know this is where we're going with it as well. And as a lead single, you couldn't really ask for a better one, because that was dope, man. It had everything in it that I love about a song, and I love about this band as well. Because things with Sleeping With Sirens, there was just something really special about when they came out as well, when it was quite different at the time as well. And there wasn't many bands that sort of had the higher vocal performance like Kellin Quinn done. Obviously, Vic from Pierce the Veil did, but they were kind of like doing their own thing, these two bands, and they had their own little pocket within the scene as well. And obviously, Sleeping With Sirens, like, they're one of the bands that freaking grinded and toured relentlessly. Like, I've seen them about 5 or 6 times, and like back in that sort of 2012 up to sort of the 2017 period, they were one of like the forefront of bands that were in the scene. And like with them, and like I said, Pierce the Veil, All Time Low, Day to Remember, they were sort of like this core group of bands within that scene at the time. So it does feel like a bit of a throwback that they're coming back. I mean, I had no idea we were getting new Sleeping With Sirens in 2026 because it was just something I didn't expect, to be honest. But I'm also glad because obviously they're a band that just reminds me of a simpler time, and you know, they are one of the greats. And if you into all like the emo sort of like style genre music, that obviously you would have come across these guys back in the day, and they probably would have been a lot of people's gateway into the scene, which is sick. Because whenever you hear a band for the first time, oh, it's fine. Like they kind of stick with you for various reasons. But yeah, man, new Sleeping With Sirens was a freaking bop, absolute banger. We've got Kellin Quinn back with his heavy vocals. We had a sick ass chorus. Like the whole instrumentation from all the guys was just up there as well. And I'm very intrigued to see what comes next. But that's going to be on repeat. I can't lie. Like, as I'm recording this video now, I'm sitting there going, that was freaking sick, man. Because I didn't know what to expect. Like I said earlier in the reaction, I didn't know how a new Sleeping With Sirens song was going to sound. But like I said, for me, that likes to live in sort of that nostalgia era bands, it was right up my alley. And it just reminds me of back in the day, which I'm all for because that was such a special period in time, like back in the scene, like that sort of like late 2000, I want to say 2006 to maybe 2017. That was like a key period. If you're in the alternative emo scene like I was for bands and fans, it was just like, it was a really special moment in time. So whenever a band like these guys come back, you're like, oh, I've gone back to my happy place sort of thing. But yeah, new Sleeping With Sirens is freaking sick, man. Absolute banger. That's going to be on repeat for a while. And I'm very intrigued to see what comes next. Hopefully we've got a new album or an EP in the pipeline. But as a lead single, that was dope. Let's go on the playlist. I freaking love that. And yeah, all feels right. We've got Sleeping With Sirens back. But that'll be it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. Boys, I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm almost at 400. So in the last sort of 3 weeks, I've had a massive subscriber count. So everyone that's checked out my videos, commented, liked, give me feedback and sub to the channel. Appreciate you all. That really means a lot. And yeah, I'm in a good place now. So hopefully I'm still on track to hit it. I mean, if I could get 500 subs by sort of May, June, that'd be sick, man. Because that's the halfway point. And as soon as I get to halfway point, I'm like, right, I'm in a good position for the rest of the year. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. Appreciate it as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Stay tuned for more videos. Hit the notification bell and you'll see when my videos upload. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Till then, guys, take care and I will see you soon.